Donnie D.
Oh my God, Mr. Big Time Laundromat Operator. Are you
Yeah,
able to
yeah,
look at the document?
yeah. Getting into it right now.
Okay, this first store, you're killing me here because you have 3 separate telephone numbers. You've got George, the realtor. There's a sign that says for rent by owner, which is right in the glass, which kind of makes more sense. And then you've got Rob, the agency manager. We've called this number, been working together a long time, and this stupid 6200 is out. This is just a service. But the laundromat itself is for sale for 250 grand. How do you know? Where do you see that listing?
When I long time ago, I passed there, and the guy next door, I asked him about the laundromat, and the guy said, "Oh yeah, they selling it for a 250,000."
All right, so it's just kind of common knowledge. We're not sure if it's listed. The amazing thing is that the handwritten sign with the store hours, that they're closed on Monday. You know what that means?
They failing?
Yeah,
They want to get out. They don't want to be there.
it's deeper than that. And the last wash every single day is at 3:30 p.m. Wow. That means that the operator, the individuals that own this laundromat are the ones running it every single day. So they can't afford employees. They don't know about contract employees. They're at their wits' end, and they literally say, well, we deserve a day off. And they're scared to death to leave the place open to the public without their being there, which is not a way to run a laundry. Is it still even open?
Yes, it's open. Half of the machines are not working, and it's dirty. And
Sure.
things.
But not on Monday. Okay. So of these the number that's on, it says store for rent by owner, and that's that stupid number that we can't get through to anybody.
Well, I got the number of this realtor George, so perhaps.
Okay. And I know George. I've dealt with George. I have never done a lease with George because George thinks that rents in the tri-state area should be $737 million per square foot, and there's no way to get past that. But he works with different landlords, and this might be the one. Let's call George. Here we go. Now's where you subscribe.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice.
All right, I got his voicemail. I left him a message. I don't know why I dropped you. You sent a letter of intent, right? What, are you muted? What are you doing? What's going on?
I'm here. No, I'm here. All right, we call and leave a voice message, I guess. All right.
All right, help me out. Wyandich, New York. This next one is Mike. 99 Cent gave you the number. You're not saying anything. We talked to this guy, what?
Yeah, we
a
spoke
year
to
ago?
him. We spoke to him a year ago, and you know, we're gonna touch base with him. Half of the machine is still it's the same thing as the other one. Half machine not working, and
Okay, time is always on our side. So this particular guy kind of knows what we do, how we do it. I explained operator lost their mother during COVID. Mike ran the laundromat for 10 years. Mike told them what to do. Okay, great. So this guy's way of thinking is good people die. I used to run the laundromat. Now I have a tenant that's running it into the ground. I don't see, and now we're learning. I don't remember what I said to this guy or how it was said, but at the end of the day, we need to kind of put in the notes what actually happened. It said I sent him a text with my email. Well, okay. Now we're calling back and saying, look, it's been a year, dude. Let's change the outlook of this center. I should say this building. This place is still operating.
correct. And closing like 2 days during the week, and closes early too.
Unreal. All right, but who cares? They pay the rent, right? Here we go. Who cares? As long as they pay the rent.
Hello.
Mike.
Hello.
Hi, Mike.
Hi. Hello.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike. Hi, who's this?
Danny D'Angelo, how you been?
How you been?
Excellent. We talked
You hear me?
almost every word. Absolutely. Yes, sir. My name is Danny. We talked almost a year ago about the potential lease at your laundromat over there that you used to run. I want to rent it from you when the time comes, and I told you I'd let you sit on it. It has been a year, and my partner and I are looking to lease it from you when the time comes and give you a commensurate rent check.
Yeah, I spoke to what his name, your partner?
Hender.
Yes, he spoke to me a few times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, we just went by the store this weekend, and you ran the laundromat. You understand what it takes to be successful, and God bless them.
Yes.
It's a nice family. You're a nice man. You're a good landlord. But what we want to do is not only elevate this laundromat and help the community truly with a good working store, 24-hour service, brand new equipment, all of that. That's the only way to profit, but also elevate your center. Get rid of that chain link fence and the roll down shutters. 24-hour store doesn't need doors that lock, all of that. But if I call you once a year and the answer is always, well, they're a great tenant, okay.
Yes, I hear you.
I don't want you to have to be in the particularly right mood to do this. You know, I don't know if you have a lengthy lease. I don't know, but what I do know is looking at this laundromat that it is not being run seriously. It's just not.
No, he ran it really poorly. I'm with you.
Right. So how do we number one, help the community? Number two, get a lease in place. I don't want you to go in there, and I don't think you would grab your operator by the scruff of the neck and throw them out the front window. But the wheels need to be put in motion at some point, my friend. I told you we were in this for the long haul a year ago, and I'm telling you now we're ready to do something.
All right, my brother is away. With all my honesty, he's be back next week, but I will promise you, we will sit down, me and my brother, we will talk real serious, and me and him, we're gonna approach the Laundromat guy.
Good. Let me try to help here just a
And
little bit without prying. It's your business, okay? It's your building. You and your brother are partners. I'm hearing that. You own it. God bless you.
we own the building, we don't own the business.
Right. Understood. I
Okay.
get that.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a lease in place with this operator?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
And you might be surprised that just by the condition of this business that they've probably broken that lease. I don't know. I promised you I was not in a hurry. And at the end of the day, Mike, talk to your brother. We'll call you back next week and we'll see. And don't forget, I'm not going to make you rich with the rent. I'm probably looking for a reduction in the rent because I'm going to be spending so much money on
15,
equipment.
right? Yeah.
All right, Mike, I'll call you next week.
Good, thank you, man.
Bye.
What?
He was about to say, what's your name? He's ordering a fucking falafel.
Okay.
You know better than most how this works. We have to keep our finger on the pulse and sometimes our boot on the neck of these people. This guy just doesn't give a shit. But you have the ability to call back and say, and that's why I wanted to ask just one question. I just want to know I'm famously, I don't ask a lot of questions. It's not my business because the guy can turn on you on a dime. He can say, well, it's really not your business. Do you have a lease? He said, yes, we do. Okay. But a business like this, and I don't get the impression this guy's lease is 110 pages. It's probably written on a cocktail napkin. Could be wrong. But somewhere in just about every commercial lease, it says you must do XXX. And part of that is even down to the hours of operation. If you come in and tell them, hey, I'm a national chain, I close my doors on Sunday, i.e. God's Chicken, right? Maybe you don't know about God's Chicken. But they can say, okay, well, we'll that's appropriate. You can even say in the lease, we won't allow you to open on Sundays because we have some other conglomeration or some other issue or so, whatever. They can put whatever they want in the lease, whether or not it's legal. All my honesty, he said. You're being awfully quiet, Hender.
Well, I guess he's honest because he did say all my honesty.
He did stay on my honesty. His first name is not Mike. Just saying.
Maybe Ethan, perhaps they call him Mike.
Okay, this next one you want to revisit is in Farmingdale, and you're saying it was for sale. Look, we have some history. We called this store. Oh no, you say that you made a rookie mistake, and this was back in 2022. What did you do?
A rookie mistake.
Well, not for people that don't know.
In other words, the rookie mistake was that I called the landlord. You know that when we were getting to know each other, and I didn't hire you at that time, so I called the landlord before hiring you.
I think you're a lovely man, and you have the gift of gab, and you have an adorable accent, and I don't think that it's a rookie mistake. But then there's the caveat: if you decide to bring me on board, you shouldn't be talking to these folks. So you talked to him in 2022. And he said, do you want to buy the place? And there's the whole, no, I'm interested in leasing it, etc. Did I talk to him?
Yeah, you talk to him. It's similar to this guy. We talked to him. We planted the seed, and he's like, "Look, yeah, I know he's bad, but he's paying the rent, and when the
Okay.
lease is up, then I call you." You know what I mean? Something
So
along those
there's
lines.
the headline, right? He's a nice guy. Donald the landlord, I would like to see him gone, but then I'd be getting market rent. I'll keep you in mind. Have a nice life. When did you go by this store most recently? Have you been there? Don't bullshit me. I'll know.
Thursday.
Okay. You went by Thursday, and these are updated pictures.
So that, half of the not half, but 30% of the machines are just, some of them are filled up with towels. Other ones not in service and so on.
What I notice mostly is that there's a massive amount of laundry, looks like wash, dry, fold, in bags ready to be picked up, a myriad of colors, a kaleidoscope of loveliness with all these different bags over the years that they've used. Some is in clear plastic. It is literally sitting in the middle of the aisle, in the middle of the laundromat. What does that tell us? I just talked about this a minute ago. They don't ever leave this store unattended, nor can they. They don't even know how. Just by looking at a photo, picture's worth 1,000 words. What does that picture mean? It means they never leave this store unattended. It's nuts. They're likely not even concerned with the coin operation. They're concerned with their wash, dry, fold. All right, Don is the man, right?
Yeah, Donald is I'm not sure if he's the owner of the real estate, Don, and the owner of the building, but he's a sharp guy, so I think he's the owner indeed.
Don. Here we go. I'm calling him sharp as a marble. Now I know you subscribed. You already did it. Get on board, you people. Do it. Do it. Tell me which impressions you want to hear. Hello? Don?
Reach Don Angelo.
Oh, that's
Please
perfect.
leave it.
At the tone, please record your message. If finished recording, you may hang up or press 1.
I'm calling this guy back. The phone did a weird thing. I didn't even hear it ring. Sometimes I'll play this game where we try to get him curiosity to have him pick up. Maybe he's looking at his phone and he's
Danny,
saying, yes, yes,
sorry to interrupt.
yes.
There is that number that is on the sign, but there is also his cell phone right in the bottom. So not sure.
Yeah, that's the number I'm calling.
That's the reason.
The cell.
The one in the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, I'm calling it again. Now you've subscribed. Now you're going to thumbs ups because you don't want to miss this kind of shit. Hello, Dawn. I'm dowsing for Dawn.
You reached Don Angelo.
God!
Please leave your name and number, and I'll get back
Fuck.
as soon as I can. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Dawn, Danny D'Angelo, I know you have my number saved in your phone. Call me back. That's my cell phone number, the only number you need. My partner and I are looking to sign a lease here in New York and give you their rent check. Hit me up. You can text before you call. Thanks. Andrew, you want to stay on and bullshit with the YouTube people?
Yes. Question: do you want to try that number right on top?
No, I don't want to call his
I think
office
it might
number.
be his office.
No.
Okay.
Anybody worth their salt has their office number. I mean, he's not sitting in some office somewhere waiting for the phone to ring and yelling at Peter Parker. It probably forwards to his cell. Give me a break. All right, Mac McDonald says, you louts. Good man. He knows us. Ruben says, King Danny. Hello. All you people with your hellos. Hello, hello. Off topic, still waiting on that Uncle Danny's how to buy a car and get all the deals. I, I, I've said it before, so since you asked, price is all that matters when you buy anything. And the problem with buying a car is that the salespeople try to talk you into payment. If you go in there, apropos of nothing, you don't know anyone, you're not friends with the guy who owns 30 dealerships, you can easily get a deal done. Now, market conditions matter. If it's a brand new Model X that just came out and it's the newest Corvette, don't buy the car right then and there because you're not going to get a deal. You can't get a deal because people are lunatics. 8, 10, 12 months ago during COVID, can't get a deal. So when market conditions are correct, when you should be buying a car, we're talking about new. New is simpler. There is an MSRP and there is, and that's the sticker price, suggested retail, and there is invoice. What does the dealership actually owe the manufacturer? So you got to find out that invoice price. But the problem that newbies come up with is they walk in there and they go, how much you want to spend a month, son? $300 is my budget. They'll get you done for $308 every time. $8 is a cup of coffee. Give us $308. Now it's going to be 84 months, and you're going to give them $80,000 for that Honda Accord. How do you get to the right price? You tell them, look, I want to buy a car for $500 over invoice. Call them on the phone. Make sure you get the salesman that's been there forever. None of that's hard. But I'm not a car guy. I mean, it's a negotiation that most of us go through. I get it. I should probably make a short video out of this, and it'll go viral. If you know me and you have my cell phone because we're consulting, then we can talk about that briefly. Ingrid says, nice to catch a live when it starts. Oh, okay. Congratulations. You did it. You know how you do that, guys? You not only follow me and subscribe, but you hit the notification bell. Then when it starts, you get the notification. Roger says, Danny, Roger Coofer here. Oh, thank you, Roger. I purchased the course and just finished it. I'm now scouting areas and getting ready to smash the button. He means the consultation, so he can get my cell phone. Do it, Roger. Screw around. I will talk to you today, Roger. You know, shit to do today. Max says no golden arches here. I get it. Danny, would you ever change the layout of a store you acquired for free or just leave it as it is, replace the needs replaced? Yes, I have the course. Answer that for us, Hender. Would you ever change the layout of a store?
As a negative.
Why?
Well, because the infrastructure, and then you have to get involved in permits and the city and the town and all these headaches that you don't need.
Hell yeah. Appreciate you, Hender. See, Hender knows these things. Hender has his free laundromat. Hender, what did you pay percentage-wise for your equipment retool?
Percentage-wise, I'm not 100% sure I understand the percentage-wise thing.
What was your equipment note? What percentage did you pay up front?
Oh, okay. I understand the question now, Danny. Nothing, zero, nada.
Oh, thank you. Jesus. In Spanish.
Oh my God.
Nada.
Nada. And then on top of that, if I can add, is I got them to give me 3 months no payments,
right,
and the option of 3 months interest only, if I would want to.
Good distributors want you to succeed. They should all be good, but sadly they're not. Many of them are so greedy that they just want to line their pockets. Many of them ask for 30% down and get it. When they get 30% down for the equipment, we're not talking about buying a laundromat, kids. None of us buy laundromats. Once you sign the lease, you bring the distributors in. Who cares if it's Hips or Speed Queen or Wascomat, ADC, Dexter? Doesn't matter. They all say they're the best. I teach you that in the course. They come in and say, this is the price. It's not. They say, I need 30% down for this equipment. Now, the preponderance of people who are retooling and happen to have purchased that laundromat, a lot of alliteration here, those poo-pooers, they went out and took their life savings and bought the store, then retooled it, then gave them the 30%. You know what that 30% down does? It pays for every piece of equipment. That 30% down, the rest is pudding, are a lot of P's. Pissant, poor planning. These people, many of them, these faceless, nameless distributors aren't on your side. And I'm not saying you can't turn them, because once you say, I'm not going to do that, you either do the deal with me for the equipment or I'll go with the other guy. We just did this with Jordan. What was it, yesterday? Live? $150,000 saved because he knew what to say, because I told him what to say, whether it's buying a car or doing this. If you succeed like Hender is, you'll go get another store like we are doing together. Good God. I don't know where that came from. Jeremy says, Jeremy, he's telling us his name. When's the next Vegas event? I don't know. Either this year or never. I watch other negotiation videos on YouTube by other creators. I'm often seeing comments now that say, at least you're nicer than the laundromat guy, LOL. I'm calling bullshit. Who do you see on YouTube doing negotiations? Hit me up, JS. I don't go actively looking for it, but I don't know who that would be. At least you're nicer than the Laundromat guy. Guys, you're looking at 60-second short videos most of the time where I'm being mean. And those shorts are indicative of a 20 or 25-minute long call where it's gone sideways, or a 30-second call where nothing's going to happen, or it's a secretary. It's entertaining. I have videos that are shorts on my channel that are, hi, how are you? Oh, yes, I would love to lease that space from you. Oh, very nice. Oh, excellent. I post them. They go flat. Nobody wants to see that. You don't want to see a train conductor going down the rails with his toot-toot hat. You want to see a train wreck. I know you do. JS, where are you going, dude? Hit us back up. Who are these people? Wade, hey, Danny, I heard the sewage pipes in Canada smell like maple syrup. Does that mean I can't get that laundromat for free? Are you drunk? What time is it there? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Oh, my God. Chris with Car Wash Chronicles says he misses me. I miss you too, buddy. I really do. Next time we rent a yacht, it's on you. Hello, Danny. Recently purchased the course. Joshua says, finished it last night for the first time. Have started scouting locations and plan to contact you in the near future. Great course and channel. Thank you, Joshua. What Joshua was referring to inside baseball here when he says for the first time, it seems kind of odd. Like, do you need to watch it 2, 3, 4 times? No, but most people do. The course is not me just pounding the desk saying the same thing over and over again. There's a lot there. Kim says, nice guys finished last. No shit. And then she says, I'm funny. Yes, shit. I am. Hender, what do you want to say?
Danny, if I may ask, our call that we have, and I'm being selfish here, going back into my
That's fine.
Next laundry. The guy that we called last week, when you told me to send him the email about asking him, what he's offering and what he's giving out, so we didn't miss anything. He called me back and he said that he didn't get it for one reason or another. So I tried to send it again and he didn't get it. Finally, the third time, and I did nothing else than just resend it, then he got it. The question is, now that I sent him the LOI and he shows in my application that he hasn't opened it or probably not even received it, is there anything that you suggest to do? Either sending it again or texting him?
No,
him?
but
Is there anything that you suggest?
So he told you that he got it by what? Looking at his computer while you were on the phone with him? How are you communicating? How do you know he got it?
Because he called me, and he said that he didn't get that email.
First and foremost, Hender, you're not special. Stop fucking talking to this guy. Stop doing that. Okay? Only because you hired me and I am your mouthpiece, right? If I was giving someone advice on how to buy a car or do whatever else, I'd say, yeah, go do this. But you have spent the energy and the money to hire me, so stop talking to him. He's going to pigeonhole you. He's going to call you. Stop answering the phone. Stop doing it. There's no rushing this. And he said, oh, I have it. Don't worry about looking whether or not he opened it. Email systems are all different. His email system might not allow anyone to see what he does. It could be that simple. It might not allow his system to tell you when he opens something. But he says he saw it. He might have been referring to, oh, here it is in my inbox. The first 2 or 3 times, it's probably in his junk. But here's the more important thing. I'm glad you said this. Please don't talk to this guy. If he calls you 14 times in the next 3 hours, text me 14 times and say, hey, Mike is calling me. Mike is calling me. We'll get back to him. We'll do right by this. Okay?
Roger that.
Okay. I know you're a big high roller and you know what you're doing and you have one free store under your belt and all that shit. Stop communicating with these people. He's the cop that wants you to confess even though you're innocent, and I'm the attorney. So in that scenario, you say, I'm sorry, officer, I need to lawyer up. And you sit in the room and you wait for me to show up and spring you. That's all.
Especially if I'm guilty.
Especially if you're guilty. And I know you are because of your accent. Guilty. All right, let's finish this shit up. Chris says, I'm working on a CW lease in the Atlanta area. What does CW mean? Oh, car wash. Good for you. You need to talk to other people. Danny, I seen you have a student in Lexington. Here we go. Joe Dan, do you have anyone in Louisville? Doesn't fucking matter, Roger. If that question is a fearful one that, oh my God, you know, the laundromats in Lexington are being scooped up and taken. Go out and, first of all, do you have the course, Roger? It's not a sales call. I just want to know where you're at. If you don't, get it. Go out and look at laundromats. I'm sure they're all brand new, retooled, white walls, a little sticker in the corner of the glass that says, Danny helped me. No. We're not big, dude. He says, yes. Okay, you have the course. Good. Get out and look at stores. You will see you're going to alleviate that fear that it is saturated market. I think we did a short about this the other day. Ben says, have 3 mats myself. Enjoy you putting out videos every day. It's not every day. Oh, well, I guess so. Edited stuff, yes. Thank you, Ben. Ben, I would love to help you. I'd love to get you on the channel and talk to you. Let me ask you this while we're on here, Ben. So you have 3 stores. Did you buy them, number 1? Number 2, how have I helped you in your journey if I have? We'll wait. Come on, guys, jump in here with the chats. 43 people. What was the thing that I said earlier? I swore that was going to be the comment thing. I don't know. I just have to hold this all up. Whit says, thanks for posting these videos, Danny. Very educational. Whit, I appreciate that. Thanks for the accolades. Waiting for you, Ben. Waiting for you, Ben. Hender, did you ever talk to Chris, Car Wash Chronicles? Negative.
Oh, wait. Isn't he the guy who he just opened a laundromat and he said that there is no such a thing as a 0 down payment for equipment?
No. This is Chris, who has all the car washes in California. More alliteration.
Oh, actually, didn't you have an interview with him in a boat or something?
The Australian guy. Yeah, I rented a yacht because I was bored.
Now I get the joke of the next time it's on you.
Yeah.
3 hours later.
Roger, no, Ben. Ben has 3 stores. Ben, answer those questions in the actual video when we end the stream. Go in there into the comments. And I want everybody to roll into the comments and say something completely off the wall that has nothing to do with laundromats. Tell me about a thing that has something to do with your grade school. Let's do that. And why do we do that? Why do we have that fun? Because, guys, if you're like me, you look at a YouTube video and you're bored to tears. And so you go into the comment section and you start reading the comments. And it's going to be like, yeah, my kindergarten teacher was Ms. Divine, and man, was she divine. That's true of me. So go in there and put those comments. People are like, wow, they'll watch the whole 38-minute long video to try to figure out what the hell we said about grade school, which was nothing. Well, shit. Or they'll just cut to the end of it. We got to do one more thing. Max says, currently scouting in Southwest Florida. Talk to you soon. Oh, no, Max. I was thinking about scouting in Southwest Florida. And now that I see that, I'm going to instead do horrible things with a fork to my neighbor's cat. You know what? No one has called back, Hender. Since we
All
have
right.
been
Well, we'll hit
on
that
the
again
phone.
next week.
Hold on. Shelly's texting me something. This could be important. Oh, she's saying one of my kids needs to be picked up from school, and now another kid is doing it. So good. All right. Go over there and comment. Hender, I'm done with you. Adios. Gracias, amigo.
Ciao. Gracias.
Bye. Go comment. 42 of you. I want to see 42 comments about grade school. Go.